on Broad Street, we're talking about businesses and entrepreneurs in the informal sector. Specifically, we're talking about the amount of revenue that they are forced to pay, and it's often collected in violent ways, the often violent collection methods that are used against these businesses. And it brings me to our business hard fact of today. The IMF estimates that the informal sector accounts for 65% of Nigeria's economy. What that means is that for every 100 naira made in Nigeria, 65 naira is made by a business that is not registered with the government. It's a huge number. So we have this very huge dark economy of people doing legal businesses with no connection to the government. Now, this is bad for both sides. It's bad for government because government misses out on tax revenue and data. It's bad for the businesses because they are not protected. In fact, many of them are paying taxes, but they're paying it to third-party organizations, and those guys are often heavy-handed, and they may exploit the businesses. Let me give you an example. Let me bring it home with an example. You have these bus drivers, keke riders, okada riders. They are not registered with CAC. They don't have TIN number, but they pay tax every day. They pay to NURTW. They pay to RTEAN. They pay to touts on the road that pay money, to other people above the ladder. That money that they pay every day, it should be going towards improving services for them and for the rest of society. And the big question is it? SBM Intelligence just put out a very informative report about how informal businesses are taxed, and they're joining me today to talk about it. Glory Etim is an analyst with SBM Intelligence. Glory, welcome to Balogun and Broad on Hard Facts.
Thank you, Sandra.
And Lagos, of course, you're my second and very important guest on this. And I need you to join the conversation. We want to hear from you. Do you run a business in the informal sector? Do you pay tax? Do you pay levies? Do you pay fees? What happens if you don't pay? And for everybody else, let me ask as well, how should government go about making tax collection for the informal sector more organized? Men, call me on 0700-993-993-993. Women, call me on 01465-7190. Glory, before we get into the report, please explain what the informal sector is.
Okay. So, according to formal definitions, if you're an economist, you'd be familiar with this definition. So the informal sector is seen as a shadow economy, as a parallel economy, in contrast to the formal sector. And it is seen as that economy that does not pay tax and is not regulated by the government. So that is like the basic definition of the informal sector, as given by the original owner that discovered these practices in Kenya. His name is Hart.
Okay.
In 1970.
Now, why did SBM decide to do this study?
Okay, so SBM Intelligence decided to do this study because, it is contrary to the opinion that people have about the informal sector, where the informal sector is seen as, unregulated. It is seen as where there are no taxes, but underground, under the hood, like we titled the report, there's a lot going on there that people don't know about.
I see. And one of the things that jumped out from your report right away was where it said that all the claims that the informal sector isn't taxed are false. Your report says that the Nigerian informal sector isn't just taxed, it is overtaxed. What do you mean?
Okay, so what we mean by that is that when we did our survey, we discovered that 98% of people in the informal sector actually pay tax. They do pay tax, in fact. And what we mean by this 98% are overtaxed is that some of them pay taxes as frequent as, some pay taxes on a daily basis, some pay taxes like thrice daily. So it's not just, yes. And another thing is that, unlike formal tax rules, where they are taxed on some known rules. Okay, for instance, you're paying some amount of your revenue and all
So
that.
there are
There's nothing like that.
parameters.
So yeah. So there are no parameters. So as a result of that, it's just who can bring the most force, because you don't want to be harassed, because you don't want to, get your goods stolen or something like that, or taken away forcefully. You just have to comply. So for instance, if, like you said, when we talk about the payment frequency, 45% said they pay taxes daily, 33% pay yearly, 17% pay monthly, and 5% pay weekly. And then when you talk about the people that pay their taxes daily, 63% pay the taxes once a day, 19% pay the taxes twice. So you can imagine that. And then 18% pay these taxes thrice a day. And if we overlap these by the groups that they pay taxes to, we discover that 58% of informal sector businesses pay taxes to one group. Only 58% pay to one group. 29% pay to two groups, 9% pay to three groups, and 4% pay to more than three groups. So as in, you can see the overlapping tax structure in the informal sector. So it's not like you're paying once, you're paying more than for most of them. Let me say for 19 and 18 other people, apart from the 60% who say they pay their taxes once, So these people have to pay to more than one group. Pay in the morning, pay in the evening, and we discover that those that are mostly affected are transporters, bus drivers. They pay to many groups and they pay at different times. So they are completely overtaxed, as there are no parameters used. It's just that that when you pass a particular bus stop, somebody is waiting there to collect security
a particular
fees,
tax.
Exactly, and some other sort of levies like that.
And government always talks about informal sector not paying tax, and I know that what they're referring to are direct taxes to the revenue services, right? But I find it hard to believe that SBM Intelligence knows what they know about the informal sector and the overtaxation, and the government doesn't know. I mean, Glory, this can't be new information to government. It can't be new information to the organizations that analyze the tax base. So how come we keep hearing them say informal sector is not paying tax? Why isn't there more of an effort to point out all these third-party collections that happen and make them part of the conversation?
Okay, so part of our survey also covered the people who pay the taxes.
Okay.
And the people who taxes are paid to the regulators, informal regulators. And then they told us that they have backings. These are how's it called? These are claims that we couldn't trace to who exactly, but they said they tried to establish their legitimacy in that some persons in government had asked them, had delegated authority for them to actually collect these taxes.
Right. Okay. Now, how did we end up with this situation where other groups are collecting taxes from the informal sector in a way that is not properly recorded? Why isn't government doing the collecting to begin with?
Okay, so there are a number of issues or challenges with government collecting taxes. And the first one in this context is that we don't have a database of all the informal sector participants.
Right.
That's why one of our recommendations is that the government should tie tax collection to something as basic as maybe owning a SIM card or a mobile phone, which is necessary for everybody.
Right.
But apart from that, they don't have a database of everybody who's in the informal sector.
Right.
And if you understand the characteristics of the informal sector, you know that for some of them, they don't have a stable address. For instance, the open market sellers, some of them do not have a particular address. The hawkers and all those other people, they don't have a specific address where they can be easily, how should I put it? They can be located. Another issue that most people argue, like this one as scholars and development experts, is that the cost of collecting taxes from the informal sector is in itself high. As in, I mean, the administrative cost. So that is the argument as pay the tax that is collected. So that's another issue. So apart from the facelessness kind of the facelessness that the informal sector tend to have, they are, as in the administrative, trying to collect it.
But is that a cop out? That sounds to me like it's a cop out, because if these non-state actors can figure out a way to find all of these people in the informal sector and collect these levies and taxes from them, surely the government, with all the power that the government has, can figure out a way to do it.
But
without database.
But you say that the informal sector, the unknown actors in quotes that collect these taxes, they're not just one person. So it's a kind of divide and rule kind of thing. So I have this particular small territory, and I claim that I have legal rights by my association with the council or something like that to collect taxes from that particular area. So it's that kind of thing. And because they are local people, they understand the local environment, they understand the local businesses that are available there. That's what makes it easier for them to collect the taxes than a centralized government trying to do the same.
Lagos, join the conversation at this point. Here's a question I'm not asking Glory, but I'm asking you, Lagos. Do you think that perhaps a solution would be for the government to go and meet these ringleaders? So they don't know all the businesses, they don't know all of those places. But I think it may be easier to track the collectors themselves. It may be easier to track the middle men and middle women, the middle people, right? So this woman, her territory be this. Now here she go collect her own tax. Oh yeah, collect the tax from her. Or this man now here in the collecting the tax from her. Because it simply doesn't make any sense that we have these two people being basically undermined by these non-state actors. I say undermined, and I say these two people, because remember that I say that there's no protection for both people on both sides. That's the first thing I said when I started this conversation, right? It's bad for both sides. It's bad for government because government misses out on tax revenue and data. It's bad for the businesses because they're not protected. Many of them are paying taxes. They're overtaxed and they're paying to third-party organizations. And those guys are often heavy-handed and they exploit the businesses. So there has to be a way for the government to step in and become the ones who are collecting these taxes directly and make it easier for the small businesses. Win-win situation. Everyone is happy. Abi, what do you think? And also, what do you think about some of the points that Glory Etim, an analyst for SBO Intelligence, has made so far? We have more questions for her. You can add to the questions that I have, but let's talk to you first. Women, call us on 01465 7190. Men, call us on 0700 993 993 993. Join the conversation via WhatsApp as well. WhatsApp is 080 959 75805. 080 959 75805. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name, sir?
My name is Ajibola. I'm calling from Sole.
Ajibola, welcome to Balogun and Broad. Go ahead.
Yes, I want to talk about this tax.
Oh, sorry, Ajibola. Call back if you can. We've got an anonymous caller on the line. Anonymous, welcome to Balogun and Broad.
Okay, good evening, President Sandra.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Okay. At the draft ticket.
Okay.
From a solo to roundabout. Do your inquiry.
Okay.
Every keke spends less than 4,005 daily from Monday to Friday. From Isolo to Elasa, every keke spend less than 2,700 daily.
Okay.
From Igondo to Isheri, every keke spend 2,000 naira daily. From Igondo to Ikotun, every keke spend less than 2,005 daily. Check. Then we collect this. Even Maka, then we say Owo for Maka, Owo for turning, Owo for Lokpa, Owo for this. Do your own research, or you can send Chukwudi to do research. I know that you don't know where, but when I based in Port Harcourt, we pay 300 naira daily in Port Harcourt. You drive everywhere, but this one you can't pass your route to another route. You won't try it. Do your research. Ordinary keke, not downfall, not healthy, not small board.
So how much do you now make, period? Like, how much do you make, period?
That is why we are struggling. Sometimes you can make 7,005, remove 4,005, you hold 3,000. That is why you see some keke will drive from money to 11. You will see some keke will drive from money, some will make 10,000, remove. It depends as it takes struggle. It depends as passengers take the road. Every day, try do your research. Another one can call and confirm, or you can send someone to confirm. Daily. So we pay taxes every day, but we are not seeing this. If you say like come out tomorrow, like every morning before 6 o'clock, come where the Costa Lake, you see them, they are there already. Around before 6, they are there waiting for you. Bank manager cannot compete with Aburo in Lagos to eat the same time they can.
Anonymous, thank you so much for calling to share this with us. 99.3, hello.
Auntie Sandra.
Good to have you on the show, ma'am. What's your name?
I'm Essie Ogene.
Essie, welcome.
God will bless you people. God will bless you people. Nigeria Info.
Amen.
Sandra, just go to Ikotu roundabout.
Okay.
I sell Okereka that bus stop before.
Okay.
Sandra, you will pay less than 600 naira every day. Local government chairman will come. And if you did not pay, they will carry it. Even though if you open one bill of Okereka there, they will carry it. If you did not pay that 100 naira, 200, 100 naira, 200, there are some group that will call every month 1,000 naira. Another set to come every month 500 naira. The whole of Ikotu roundabout, from the BROT, from First Bank to the roundabout, down to synagogue, down to Ijegu, that is how they collect the money every day. Inside the market, the same thing. If you are selling pure water, you will pay. So you are asking how will government do it. The local government chairman knows about it. The senators, all of them, they knows about it because after collection, they take the money into the local government. They share it among themselves. They know. Federal government know, state government know, local government, they know. So nothing there. We are not hiding anything. At the end of the day, even those people selling little things, they pay taxes more than those people earning salary.
Essay, thank you so much for calling. It's quite the thing. 99.3, hello. Sorry about that. 99.3. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh no. 99.3. Hello. Okay, we seem to be having some connectivity issues. Hello, are you there?
Yes, hello.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, my name is Felix. I'm calling from Surrey.
Felix, welcome to Balogun Abroad. Go ahead.
Please, I think this is one of the main issue of corruption I was talking about in this country.
Okay.
This is not the issue of maybe government is not aware of it.
Okay.
Because these are one of the major issues that you see that the people in government tend to gain from it, because all these locality people that are in different localities managing these informal sectors, collecting taxes in quote from them, all of them are given permission from people in government. Because you find out that I think I used to have one of a friend that have that kind of you go to government, make a payment you make for somebody, for a person in government, and you be in charge of a particular locality for that particular period of time that you have made your payment. So government will collect their own share, and when the government have collect their own share, the person will feel empowered by the government to be collecting all those taxes from those localities. So these are level of corruption that are in the systems, and everybody, because they are benefiting from it, they do not want to maybe kind of work towards reducing this gap that exists between the formal and informal sector. If the government can be able to, it's just the willpower in the government. That if such willpower can exist, then government can work towards reducing this gap. Because if this gap between the formal sector and informal sector is reduced, over that will affect our IGR as a nation, and definitely affect the total revenue that we generate as a nation.
Thank you so much for calling us. Glory Etim is an analyst from SBM Intelligence. Glory, your report talked about how these collectors often use force to collect, partly because the businesses have very little incentive to cooperate since they gain nothing from paying these taxes. Tell us more about that.
Okay, so if you understand the rationale for paying taxes, it's always that there'll be something that the citizens get in return.
Right?
So something like maybe good road, good organizing, some sort of thing like that. But for these informal sector
Players,
people, businesses, they do not see these. There's nothing that the tax collectors do for them,
right?
Not even organizing and or even helping them to see how they could improve their businesses or anything. In fact, we went as far as asking if they help them clean the environment and all those other things, and they were like, "Oh, the levies for cleaning are different from the ones that, for the market people now. So the levies for cleaning are different from the one that we pay. So it's a whole intersectional level of should I say abuse, because it's so, like, you're not sure it's one person that is going to collect taxes from you, And then why they use force is because they don't have any memory.
Okay.
What I mean by no memory is that there's nothing like, until you've been paying for the past how many years, you've never defaulted.
Okay.
So today we're going to just forgive you, or there's nothing like that. So it's a today thing. It's a today thing. So there's nothing like, yesterday you had paid, so because of that you want to be considerate. What happened? Or you've never defaulted. There's nothing like that. So it's every day as a new tax. So they're just meeting you for the first time at every point in time. And what this means is that they have to collect taxes by force and by fire. Because
as you're telling me this thing, babe, I have a hard time believing that these agents are not acting without permission. Government must have sent them. So how come government is not regulating their behavior and making sure that their collections are properly reported?
Okay, so like I said earlier, our research showed that they claim, as in the tax collectors claim affiliation, or they claim that they've been delegated by the government, But I think it's a kind of, so for some of them, from what we could also get from our research, is that it is done as a sort of favor for the lots, for the lots. For instance, maybe you had supported the local government chairman
chairperson,
or something like that. Yeah, maybe the elections and all. So that's like a payback for them. So they're not so much concerned with the remittances as they are concerned with okay, let us favor our guy that favored us that time. So it's that kind of thing.
Okay, Lagos, if you just tuned into the show, this is Balogun and Broad on 99.3 Nigeria Info. We've got Gloria Tim on the line with us. Gloria Tim is an analyst with SBM Intelligence, and we're about to take a break. When we come back from this break at 5:37 or thereabouts, 5:37 or thereabouts, we'll keep talking.
Hey, this one you're frowning like someone who just ate fufu with lime. I hope all is well. Why won't I frown when they're asking me to produce my great-grandmother's birth certificate and the COO of the Atlantic Ocean? All because I need a small loan to start stock up my store with goods that are in high demand? Relax your mind. Stanbic IBTC SME loan has got your back. Really? Sure thing. With the Stanbic IBTC SME loan, you can get a loan from as low as 50,000 naira up to a maximum of 10 million naira without collateral, all within 24 hours. If you are an existing customer, enjoy the support you need to keep that small business or side hustle moving forward with Stanbic IBTC SME loan. This offer is open to new and existing customers.
For more information, walk into any Stanbic IBTC branch today or call our Enterprise Direct team on 0700-333-3333 or visit www.stanbicibtcbank.com.
Stanbic IBTC. It can be.
Charles!
Yes, mommy?
Go and bring 2 sachets of hypo bleach for me.
Why 2?
Because I'm using one to soak the whites and using one to kill all the germs.
But I can't see any germs here.
They are so tiny you can't see them. But they are there. And that is why I trust only hypo bleach to kill them all.
Make your white fabrics whiter and your household free of illness causing germs and viruses with the disinfecting power of hypo bleach. You hungered for success, went for it, and rewrote your story. Now, that's bold. Ordinary just wasn't enough. You challenged it and achieved better. Now, that's bold. You're making giant strides, pushing the limits, and setting new records. That's definitely bold. Your achievements are absolutely valid, and as you attain the extraordinary, live up to it with the premium Techno Phantom X smartphone. With its sleek design, 3D borderless curved screen, and 50 megapixel ultra-night camera, the Phantom X is perfect for your life's extraordinary journeys.
Techno Phantom X. Be bold. Be extraordinary.
You get money for account. You want take smart thing inside. Just do cardless withdrawal with any Momo agent. Oga, madam, where is your card? I don't forget down for house. If you do cardless withdrawal with any Momo agent. Anytime you need the money, but your card is there for yonder. Just go do cardless withdrawal with any Momo agent. Cardless withdrawal with Momo agent. Momo agent. Withdraw with Momo agent. Any Momo agent.
Now you fit withdraw money even if you not hold your card for any Momo agents where they near you. Just dial *223# to take touchlight the Momo agent where they near your domot. Momo agent. Safe, fast, no wahala.
Hi there. Do you know that you can invest your money with Fair Money? That's right. Fair Money, the quick loan app now Fair Money Microfinance Bank, offers investment opportunities that allow you to grow your wealth. By investing in Fair Money, you stand a chance to earn as high as 21% return on investment. What's even better is that Fair Money is offering to cover the liquidation cost of migrating your investment. So hurry, contact us via phone on 070-492-06939 or 01-700-1276. You can also send an email to investment@fairmoney.ng or efeosa@fairmoney.ng to start the process of migrating your investment from low-yielding returns to high-yield return investment opportunities on Fair Money. Fair Money to the moon.
Say you wanna feel that boost? Allow me to introduce Amber Energy Drink. No more shutting down, we're going up. Oh yeah, get ready, stimulate your energy. Amber is the remedy. Go around, tell somebody. Oh yeah, get ready, stimulate your energy. Amber is the remedy. Go around, tell somebody. Say, what are you waiting for? Yeah, now you can do more because Amber Energy Drink there for you. Amber Energy Drink there for you. Don't need to go too far, you can find it where you are because Amber Energy Drink there for you. Amber Energy Drink there for you. Amber there for you. Amber there for you.
Amber Energy Drink. Stimulate the energy in you.
Nice strike!
Guy, imagine say Messi, Ronaldo with Mbappe dey your house. Imagine the kind football experience where you go enjoy. Go imagine say you cross leg on top share, dey flex for your house because now our home, our football with La Liga, Serie A and Premier League.
No, they imagine things so. Go get your own GoTV decoder plus 1 month of mass subscription for only 6,900 naira. I'll make you enjoy all the Obonge live matches with full ground this season. GoTV, love it.
On a cool day, what do you want to do?
Make you spice up your life.
As in, collect see as it hot. And chilled Sprite to take cool body.
Give your favorite pepper meal that extra vibe with a chilled bottle of Sprite, now in a new bottle. Enjoy the refreshing lemon lime taste of Sprite no matter the heat.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce a remarkable set of people. They are the resilient gold medalists, changing the narrative of what it means to be unstoppable. They are champions, nourished by peak milk, set to defy the odds again. Welcome, the Unstoppable Team. Look out for them at the Tokyo 2020 Paralympics game, from 24th of August to 5th of September 2021. Brought to you by Peak Milk.
Peak. Rich for your peak.
If you're looking for an exciting deal on Mac, look no further. Buy Apple's latest MacBook and iMac with the new M1 chip and get 2 years warranty. Grab this exciting offer at iConnect at Palms Mall, Lekki, and iDevices store at Jara Mall, Ikeja. Terms and conditions apply.
Femi and the Gang, in partnership with Sign Up Consult, present the latest invention in human history, 38 Bars. Follow the nation's finest sports gang through the 38-game season as we deliver live football updates and analysis at your favorite bars across Lagos. The revolution is here and live on Nigeria Info. Reach out for sponsorship and advertising. 38 Bars with Femi and the Gang, where football meets lifestyle.
You don't wait for life. You go to meet life. It's not about how many chances you get. It's what you do with what you've got. Morning after morning, cup after cup. Start strong, finish strong. With the stimulating aroma and rich, creamy taste of Nescafe 3-in-1. It all starts with a Nescafe.
Everybody needs a little help every now and then. Sometimes it's sugar or salt or an extra hand to change a flat tire or a small loan. At Kuda Microfinance Bank, we believe that your bank should do more than just store your money. We want to do more for you, so when you use your Kuda account to pay bills, buy airtime, and make transfers regularly, we'll offer you an overdraft, which is a low-interest loan that you can take anytime you need it. No long talk, no collateral, no paperwork involved. Just download Kuda on the Play Store or the App Store, open a Kuda account, and use it regularly to qualify for Kuda Overdraft. Kuda, free banking for you.
8 times 500 naira, 4,000 naira. 8 times 5,000. Hi!
Abeg, where una dey see this money?
Money care. Now the ogbonge bonus wey dey sama me as I buy new SIM card o. See then they give me double data subscription plus 8 times a woof anytime I recharge.
Oh boy, cut up for me now.
You know say you fit buy SIM card now for any accredited Airtel shop, ba? Just go there with your NIN, just like that.
Sure guy.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
If you're looking for an exciting deal on Mac, look no further. Buy Apple's latest MacBook and iMac with the new M1 chip and get 2 years warranty. Grab this exciting offer at iConnect at Palms Mall, Lekki, and iDevices store at Jara Mall, Ikeja. Terms and conditions apply.
Someone gave me this script to read, but I'm JJ Okocha. I don't know how many words I must read in a minute. I play football, not Mr. Actor. I don't read scripts. I'm at my best when I feel this. That feeling? That's betking. Join us at betking.com.
When I was 5 months pregnant, I started using bio oil for stretch marks. I must say, if I'd known about it before, I would have started using it earlier. I've been really impressed with the results.
Bio Oil helps improve the appearance of scars, stretch marks, and uneven skin tone. Bio Oil is available in all leading pharmacies and shops. Bio Oil is also available online on Jumia on the Bio Oil official store. For more information, please contact Bio Oil Nigeria on Facebook. To identify original Bio Oil products, look out for the Sproxil, scratch, and text pin. Bio Oil Skincare Oil is clinically proven as safe for its intended use by adults, including pregnant women. In the unlikely use of skin irritation, please discontinue use.
If you're looking for an exciting deal on Mac, look no further. Buy Apple's latest MacBook and iMac with the new M1 chip and get 2 years warranty. Grab this exciting offer at iConnect at Palms Mall, Lekki, and iDevices store at Jara Mall, Ikeja. Terms and conditions apply.
When you earn today, learn to invest for tomorrow. Spend less.
Save more with UKTion Investment Limited. Visit our website www.uktioninvestment.com.
UKTion Investment Limited.
We simply add value.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
If you earn a living, you probably own a business, work for one, or want to start one. Business is central to your life. But do most business shows really speak to you?
Today on the show, the $1 billion valuation of
Balogun and Broad does. Let's talk about the stock market and Alaba market. Let's talk about share IPOs and diesel supply LPOs. Let's talk about Broad Street.
The Nigerian Stock Exchange recorded an all-time high of...
And Balogun Street.
The maximum I will spend on fuel to and fro was 4,000.
On Balogun and Broad, Wednesdays at 5.
I'm Sandra Ezekwesili, and this is the realest business show on radio. And I have on the show with me today Glory Etim, who is an analyst for SBM Intelligence, and we are talking about taxes. We're talking about taxes because apparently a lot of small businesses all over the country, the informal sector as a whole, is overtaxed. SBM did a report, and in that report, they say that small businesses, 98% of small businesses are overtaxed. The IMF estimates, by the way, that the informal sector accounts for 65% of Nigeria's economy. What that means is that every 100 naira that is made in this country, 65 naira is made from the informal sector, made from businesses that are not registered with the government. It's a big number. You can't have that number from the quote-unquote dark economy of people doing legal businesses, but, have no connection to the government. It's bad for both sides. Government doesn't have the data, doesn't receive the tax revenue, and the businesses are not protected, which leads to the overtaxation that we're talking about on the show today. Glory, before the break, I was asking how come, these people are acting without regulation of some sort from the government, right? So government isn't regulating their behavior. Government isn't making sure that collections are properly reported. If government wants to go about regularizing these collections, what should it do? Glory?
Okay, make sure that tax collection is central. Yes, I'm with you. Can you hear me?
Now I can. Go ahead.
Okay, is to make sure that tax collection is central, rather than being done by a pocket of individuals. And it's for them to tie tax collection to something that is as basic as owning a SIM card, like SIM card registration, and maybe having your national identification number. So what this does is that, once you're trying to get a SIM card, a mobile phone, the government has your details, so it is administered at that level. These are this will form a database for the tax system, rather than something that is utopian and just out there, that does not capture the informal sector participants.
You know, your report says that out of all the states where you did the survey, only Bauchi State has a single tax collection service. In every other state you surveyed, there are multiple agencies collecting multiple taxes. Why is there so much multiplicity?
Okay, so there's so much multiplicity because, like I established earlier, the tax regimes are sort of compensatory. They're like compensations by the local government to people who had supported them during the elections.
Right.
And so these people who supported them during the elections are usually not one person, so they are different people, and they want to settle them so that they will have issues, and especially if they want to recontest. So that is why this thing is broken into different groups. And then on another phase is that when there's a weak state in terms of regulation and all, there'll be multiple people trying to lay claim. Multiple people trying to lay claim to the taxis and other things like that. So that's another reason.
That's another reason. Gloria Tim, Lagos, is an analyst with SBM Intelligence, and she worked on this report that she's talking to us about. Gloria, can you tell us some other recommendations that you've made with this report?
Okay, so the other recommendations that we have made with this report, because it's not just me, is that the unions and non-state actors should be checked. So like you said earlier, it's not like the government is unaware of what is happening.
Going on.
It's just that they've chosen to turn a blind eye to it. So that's another recommendation that we've made, that they should be checked, and I think just like Karl Marx said, if I'm to use him, Nigerians have to come to a point where they stand up for their rights, sort of use a counter self-organizing, to question the government that why would we pay taxes at this, multiple taxes in a day and all these things. So it also has to be the actors speaking up for themselves. That see this is it, not just waiting till when there's a serious problem and then they go on strike and all those things. So there have to be these negotiations, ahead of time. So that's another recommendation. That we made.
Our show, Lagos, is sponsored by UNICAF. Balogun Abroad today is sponsored by UNICAF. UNICAF is the leading online higher education provider. And we're going to talk some more about what UNICAF does. But Gloria Tim, thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you, Sandra.
All right, Lagos, let's keep talking, shall we? 0700-993-993-993. 0700-993-993. You can also share your thoughts with us via WhatsApp. WhatsApp is 080-959-75805. 080-959-75805. I'm curious what you think about the conversation that I've been having with Gloria Tim. Gloria Tim, of course, is an analyst with SBM Intelligence, and she worked on this report that claimed that 98% of informal businesses pay taxes and levies. Their report says that these small businesses and these informal businesses are in fact being overtaxed, and they are paying these taxes and levies to non-state actors. So you have contractors, you have other agents as well. And like I said before, this show is brought to you by UNICAF, the leading online higher education provider. So they're offering people who want a foreign degree without leaving their small businesses or jobs in Nigeria. And that includes business degrees. So maybe an MBA from one of the schools that UNICAF has could teach you how to, organize and get around, these taxes that and these levies being heaped upon you by non-state actors. That's for those of you, of course, who want to learn how to do that. Pastor Oladipo is Norili Gamu. Hi, Pastor Oladipo. Welcome.
Yeah. Hello, Sandra. How are you?
I'm very well. Good to have you on the show.
This is Pastor Oladipo from Odulegon.
Welcome to Balogun and Broad. Go ahead.
You know why this issue of multiple taxes will continue to prevail? It's the same thing that is happening at the federal level, where you give people political offices just because they are your loyalists or they supported, whether they are qualified or not. So nobody is checking anybody. That is why these things continue to prevail. And the worst of it with this informal sector is there is no record, no nothing. So they collect it by force, by fire, like your guest said. So the only way I feel we can move forward from this stuff is when we stand our ground and know those who are running for political office and know what they want, not the ones that will come and say, I will do this, I will do that. We don't ask them how. So this is how they have been running it. This is how it has been done for a long time. So thank you and God bless you.
Pastor Ladipo, thank you so much for calling us today. Let's go to WhatsApp where we have quite a few messages. Adeshino Ayatoimbo from Matogun says, Sandra, thank you for this informal tax analysis that you're presenting this evening. Informal tax collection is one of our woeful undoings in Nigeria. It's obvious the government is deliberately using this Agbero informal sector to milk and impoverish Nigerians perpetually. It also happens in telecoms and banking transactions. Yet the government shamelessly and irresponsibly says Nigerians don't pay tax. Additional, thank you for your message. Like I said, Lagos, Balogun and Broad is brought to you by UNICAF. It's sponsored by UNICAF, the leading online higher education provider. Let's take a few messages from them. We'll be right back.
I want to study for an internationally recognized MBA degree that would help me boost my career, but I can't leave my family and my job.
At UNICAF, we are here to inspire and help you make an impact as you thrive for success. Grab this opportunity and study for an internationally recognized online MBA degree with up to 80% UNICAF scholarship. Pay in small monthly installments and have the flexibility to study at your pace. Limited spaces are now available with the University of East London and the University of Suffolk. Call us on 07000 111 000. That is 07000 111 000 to help you jumpstart today. With UNICAF, you can.
So talk to me about, my listeners who manage businesses or who want to manage businesses, because Balogun and Broad is a business show, right? And a lot of the people who are listening to me right now are thinking about going back to school to get a degree that will help them with business. Which degree program would you recommend for them through UNICAF?
So whether you want to build your own business or go in your management career, an MBA is a good option. That's the Masters in Business Administration. And with UNICAF, you can get a British MBA degree. With that degree, you have all the edge over everyone else competing for opportunities. The MBA teaches you the core skills you need both for management and for entrepreneurship. I mentioned, like I said earlier, UNICAF is in partnership with University of East London and University of Suffolk. An MBA from these schools is undisputed. The instructors are among the best, and you really can't go wrong with an MBA. It opens new horizons for your career.
Now, it brings me to my next question. I mean, how affordable is it to study for an MBA degree?
Yeah, if you're getting an MBA degree with University of East London or the University of Suffolk through UNICAF, you get an 80% UNICAF scholarship if you qualify.
Oh, wow.
I repeat, if you qualify.
Oh, I like that part, if you qualify.
And like I
80%,
said,
goodness.
Yeah, that's really a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we have limited available slots.
Of course you do.
And we also have easy payment plans for those who want to make payments along the lines, not willing to pay fully.
But most business owners and executives have busy schedules. How flexible is UNICAF's program?
Very, very flexible. The UNICAF program is designed for working professionals. UNICAF knows they need time to do their jobs while still keeping up with the courses. So there are no set time for classes. You can set your own schedule, study during the weekend or in the evenings. It's still up to you. You're studying online, so it's not like you have to go and mark register somewhere.
Now, tell us how listeners can get in touch. How can they register? How can they get more information? Tell us.
Yeah, to find out more about the MBA scholarship, you can call 07000 000 07000 111 000. I take that again, 07000 111 000. Or send us a WhatsApp message on 0816 866 4442. That is 0816 866 4442.
Okay. All right. And when they call, what will happen?
And yeah, when you call, you speak to any of our student advisors to help help you make an educated decision. And again, the number is 07000 111 000.
Okay, thank you very much. Now let's come back to the phone lines. We've got people trying to talk to us about being one of the small businesses that are heavily taxed in Lagos. Do you think that there's a way out of this particular situation, Lagos? 99.3, hello. 99.3. Hello.
Hello, Sandra.
Thank you for calling, sir. What's your name?
My name is Michael.
Michael, welcome to Balogun Abroad. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think I can still talk about the tax side. You see, my own aspect is that the tricycle, the bus conductors are culprits.
They're culprits?
Yes, they're culprits.
What do you mean?
They make this thing goes on.
Okay.
They kind of benefit from it.
Okay.
They create a vicious circle.
Okay.
It goes round.
Okay.
The Agbero, as we call them, remember, before the COVID, the bus fare or transport fare were just 100 naira, 50 naira.
Okay.
And when the COVID thing came, the traffic law said, oh no, passengers or buses or tricycles should take 2. Tricycles 2, buses reduced to about 14 to 8. Now, at that period, prices changed. They were using the upping of the prices to balance the missing passengers. Now, the COVID thing is down. Passengers are now entering vehicles, tricycles and others. And the price did not change. The numbers that enter into vehicles are changing. Am I talking sense?
Okay, I'm listening.
Now, the man that talk about tricycle says that he pays 2,000 a day. Correct. I stay somewhere in Aja called Badore.
Okay.
It's just a distance of about 5 to 15, maximum of 15 kilometers, which is not up to 5 minutes drive. This road is free.
Okay.
Before they were taking 100 naira,
Okay.
carrying 6 passengers. When they said they should stop carrying 6 passengers, they increased the money to 200 naira. Now, I think they are carrying 4 passengers. They reduced to 2 passengers. Now they are carrying 4 passengers back, and they are still collecting 200, which is 800 per trip. And I am telling you, there is no tricycle rider that would say it does not make 15 to 20 trips a day. If not more. Go come, which is 1,600 per go come. And then the boys, what do you call them? The tax collectors or whatever we want to call them.
Right.
They know that the charges they are making, that is the tricycles are making, are unnecessary. So they use them as they are using the passengers.
It's quite a lot, isn't it? Michael, thank you so much for calling us. Let's tell you again that our show is sponsored by UNICAF, the leading online higher education provider. Let's listen to them one more time and then give you a chance to win some money on the show.
I want to study for an internationally recognized MBA degree that would help me boost my career, but I can't leave my family and my job.
At UNICAF, we are here to inspire and help you make an impact as you thrive for success. Grab this opportunity and study for an internationally recognized online MBA degree with up to 80% UNICAF scholarship. Pay in small monthly installments and have the flexibility to study at your pace. Limited spaces are now available with the University of East London and the University of Suffolk. Call us on 07000 111 000. That is 07000 111 000 to help you jumpstart today. With UNICAF, you can.
Thank you, UNICAF, for bringing this show to Lagos today. And don't forget, of course, you can give them a call if you've got questions that you need answered for yourself. Like I said, at this point of the show, I have money to give away, and you have to answer at least 5 questions. If you can answer 5 questions in 1 minute, you become the winner. Why do you have to answer 5? Because, well, the high score for today is 4. And if you can answer 5 questions, you win. It's that simple. 0700-993-993-993 01465-7190. Hello. Thank you for calling us.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Eseogene calling from Ikorodu.
Eseogene, let's play. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, your time starts now.
This is Just a Minute.
What state's COVID numbers from yesterday were missing earlier today?
Lagos.
What state had the highest COVID numbers from yesterday?
Rivers.
The government has taken what group of professionals to the industrial court? Essay.
Hello?
The government has taken what group of professionals
Resident doctors.
Government is asking the industrial court to grant an order of no work, no what?
No work, no pay.
Which institution obtained a court order to freeze fintech bank accounts?
CBN.
Name one of the 4 fintechs affected by the order.
Skip.
CBN is accusing Rice Vest of trading in what banned digital asset?
Skip.
CBN says the fintechs are using CBN-issued forex to buy what restricted items?
Foreign.
Foreign?
Skip.
All right, your time has passed. Let's see how many questions you answered correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Congratulations, you're our winner for today. Stay on the line. Let's get your details. Yes! Oh, no. Oh, no, her call dropped. But hey, she's a regular caller, so she'll call back. And we will get her details and give her shmoney. Stay here, Lagos. We still have conversations with the Forex organization coming up after the news at 6 o'clock. And then Voice of America will take the air to bring you Let's Talk. Vaughn is here for the news at 6. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili because I'm still here.
IPPIS is very simple.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.